Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Porcelain Piggy and today we're visiting the Mattel store for the very last time in 2024. I visited the Mattel store before Christmas of 2024 because I was on a special mission. I wanted to see what was new in the holiday tent. So every year, sometimes starting as early as November, the Mattel store will have a holiday tent where they have highly discounted items. I've been a couple of times and I will show you what it looked like a while ago. I did need to use the restroom before going in and I'm very happy that they had some porta potties for everybody. So as soon as you walk in, you pretty much see that everything's on top of like pallets of things. And a few items are open on the top to display an easy grab, while the rest of the boxes are still in the bottom. All the prices are like in little signs on the bottom for the item. Sometimes they just have the image of the item if they don't want to fully open the box. And you honestly are getting pretty good deals for a lot of Playline toys. So what I mainly do is like the dolls I've been keeping an eye for like the whole year. I usually pick them up here because I'm like, I'm not going to pay too much for them. And I've been curious about some stuff, so I can just pick them up for pretty cheap. I still want this cutie reveal because of the froggy outfit, but it wasn't the price that I was looking for. A lot of the extras aren't such a good price. I actually picked this one up earlier this year because I know they do the holiday tent during the summer as well, and I also picked her up then. There were a lot of the extra minis still in stock, but again, not the variations that I was looking for. I really like the fact that they had the Ariel dolls from the movie because their outfits are so pretty. And then they had this special edition collector's one with a little stand. I had to get her, so I did buy her. But one of the things that I noticed this year is that they didn't have too many toys that were boy toys, quote unquote, no wrestler toys. It was mainly Hot Wheels and things, but other years they did. When talking about Hot Wheels, this is the best time to get any Hot Wheel sets for anyone for Christmas here because they're so cheap. They also have all the Power Wheels, and I honestly loved all the Barbie sets, all those big Barbie sets that you see in Walmart, that you see in Target. They have it for a pretty good price. They also had some Mega Blocks, but they were a little pricey still. I really like those Barbies that were the travel ones because they bring some really good accessories. And if you don't want the doll, you can always send it back to Mattel with the recycling program. It's completely free, and that way you can just kind of keep the accessories that you want. And with that, we moved right into the Mattel store. I started off by looking at the display dolls, which are some of the inspirational women, which always look amazing. I am a fool for a doll with black hair. And moving on, I did go through all the Hot Wheel aisles just to see and compare what they currently had available, if they had anything that was super magnificent, or if it's just some of the basics. I always like to see that Mattel now has a license for Disney, so we get to see a lot of Disney dolls within the Mattel store as well, and they have very creative packaging. We are seeing this 35th anniversary Polly Pocket still available, and I hear that there's some Polly Pocket dolls that will be making an appearance in local Targets as well. They were very well stocked, so if you're looking for a specific doll and you see her right now, most likely they will still have it in stock. And when January comes, I know they usually do have some sales as well. Once February moves forward, we also have the Black History Month, and that's also when you get some sales on some of the inspirational women's. That's how I've gotten a couple of my inspirational women's for just $10 each. So just keep an eye on all the holidays and the types of dolls they currently have available, so that way you'll get the best deals. And inside, even though they may not have that many sales, you can also still find some of the items that you're looking for. If they might have some damaged packaging, always go to the 60% off section or 50% off section towards the back where they have any items that might have gotten damaged in the process. And towards the end of the year, they also have things that are left over from anniversaries. And with that, I also want us to move back in time to 2022. This happened in December 9th of 2022, and this is what the Mattel store's pop-up holiday tent looked like then. We had so many amazing items. I feel like the prices were a little better, and the amount of items and the type of items were so much better. We had so many Masters of the Universe, so much Disney. I feel like this time around it was mainly Barbie and Hot Wheels, But back then we had so many options and the prices were so wild. I really missed having all these amazing like Masters of the Universe at such cheap prices. And I feel like it was even a little busier. Okay, get ready. This is what it sounds like to be inside of the Mattel Holiday 10. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Okay, that's enough of that. It was too loud, and that's how busy and that's how loud it gets. So if you're not one for big loud sounds, just get some earphones or headphones when you're heading there. And like looking at it now, even like the space is more full. They had more inventory than they had this past time. I really hope that for this coming years, they'll have a little bit more options for us. Because look, these things were so tall. They'll stack higher than me. Like, I'm not that big. I'm not that tall. But they had some amazing options. And those things were towering over you. And oh my gosh, I miss those bags. I miss when the fashionistas came on those bags. It hasn't been too long since they changed it. But I already miss it. They were great for carrying them to photo shoots. Aww. Oh, and I remember getting these. I literally just opened it this year. I've had it in box since 2022, just saving it for a nice photo shoot, and I finally opened it, and I love it. One of my biggest regrets for this haul was not picking her up when I saw her for like, what, $10? Because I did end up buying her somewhere else for a little bit more. And with that, we looked at what the 2024 holiday tent looked like compared to the 2022. Tell me down below which one would be your favorite one to visit and what you would have snatched. I hope your 2025 goes extremely well. Happy holidays, and we'll see you next time. Bye!